Hey. Good morning. Welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, number 195, where the coffee's hot, the bikes are fast, your comments are absolutely ridiculous. My name's Morgan, and I'm a huge dirt biker. What is going down? Mike Barnato, Mark Payne, Bruce Kennedy, Mark Payne again, um, Brady Metter, Rap, and Bruce Kennedy again. What is going down, everybody? Woody from Seat Time should be joining us here very soon. He's going to chime in here. Today's video, first of all, we're going to talk about dirt bikes and all that good stuff. So if you're watching this later, don't worry. Nothing's changing that way. But this video is also about raising gas money for Woody to get him up here for the Death March, September 10th, which is an awesome, cool ride and all that stuff. But more importantly, we're trying to start a Morgan and Woody, or Woody and Morgan, I don't really care which way that goes, show. Maybe once a month we get together, do some things. There's Seat Time right there. What is up, Woody? The Morgan and Woody show. We're trying to develop this thing like a monthly deal. I don't know. It probably won't happen, every month. Let's be honest. Life happens, things get in the way, whatever. But at least try to do it more often. And since he just came up here for the Shady Borough, he has depleted his gas funds. So before anybody starts super chatting or anything like that, we have an idea to get the money straight to Woody. He needs about $400 for gas. It's almost 1,000 miles round trip, 15 miles to gas, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, whatever. About $400 is what he needs to get here for gas. So here's the deal. Yes, it is Woody from Toy Story. Roger. I wish it was. That'd be awesome. 1,600 round trip. There we go. It's almost 1,800 and something one way. So here's the deal. Woody, type in your Venmo and PayPal thing. The Brady Metter. There we go. I knew that was coming. So we're going to talk about Brady Metter. So PayPal, Venmo, put it up here. If you guys are interested in seeing that Morgan Woody show, maybe helping Brian get up here, you can shoot him some money via PayPal, Venmo, or his Seat Time. You can buy a T-shirt. So make sure you get that up. Brady Metter. Here's the deal. Super chats. If you guys want to super chat us, down in the corner over there is the super chat button. If you want to super chat, that money is going to go to Brady Metter to get his happy butt up here to come ride the Death March with us. Now, here's the deal, guys. If we get enough money for Brady to come, the Brady money is going to come to me that I will then distribute to him. And if we get enough money there, he has to come. How about that, Brady? So we'll see what happens. So, and my mom will make muffins. So anyway, guys, that's the deal. I'm sure Brian is now putting all his stuff in there. Like I said, if you guys are interested in helping out, there you go. Yes, Brady and Woody can meet halfway and leave a vehicle at Walmart. So, yeah, anyway, this show is all about dirt bikes, but today especially is all about hopefully trying to raise a little bit of cash to get – what up, Jimmy Nyhart? A little bit of cash to get Woody and Brady up here for the Death March. Jimmy, we try to raise money for you to get to the Death March, except for that's like $1 million, and you're coming from New Jersey. Oh, by the way, Jimmy Nyhart, I met some people from Jersey. They came in. They drove out here to ride. Lovely couple. And sadly, they didn't know you. But I told them that they should go to a race and look for a guy with ice creams or cupcakes on his jersey. So what do you guys want to talk about dirt bike wise? Beyond trying to get people to give Woody money to get up here. Brady, Morgan, and Woody, the three amigos. Yes, I like it. What do you guys want to talk about dirt bike wise? It is the halfway point of the yes, Barnato, the halfway point of the Death March. They got to meet at the halfway point. That's awesome. Let's talk about the Death March, actually. Death March is coming September 10th. That is a Saturday. We will be camping up at the normal camp spot, which is near the Matter and Muffins. Oh, I love you guys. We'll be camping up near Spring Creek Reservoir. It's close. Um, ooh, there you go. Garrett Anderson will donate if they. Ronnie Nelson, what's happening? If you guys will promise to fix his bike and or him, give him massages during the death march. So I'm trying to keep that light. I don't know, whatever it is, what it is. So Woody, get your Venmo and stuff up here. Type it in, and I haven't seen it pop up yet. I need your Venmo and your PayPal so people can go send money directly to you. If you want to send money to Brady, you can super chat me and I'll get it to him. David Barbachek, I've tracked my son's spooging problem on a 65 to the use of Motorex. Ever heard of a problem like this, non-spooging with VP oil? No, actually, David. For me personally, when I switched to Motorex, I personally was on a big bike, not a 65. I started getting less spooge, but that is highly. Oh, it's up there. Never mind. Good. So I don't know. I've got the live chat. I didn't see it. Whatever. It's probably before I did the live chat. I had top chat. Anyway, anyway, the flash point on your oil is what really determines a lot of how much it's going to spooge. Because if it's a low flash point, meaning it burns at a lower temperature, then it's less likely to cause a bunch of spooge. Yeah, Bruce Kennedy. I don't see the. I don't see the thing. So maybe type it in again, Brian. Fuel injection equals no speed. That's not true, Brady Meadow. The TPIs, at least the ones that are coming in here, tend to have spooge, which is kind of funny. Maybe so. So maybe seeing this, and Woody. While we're talking about things, so anyway, if that VP oil has a lower flash point, it's going to be less likely to spooge. And 60 little bikes are kind of like that. They and I don't know, but your kid might just hold it wide anyway. But a lot of times kids don't just, and so a lower flash point might be more important. But I haven't seen that, but it totally makes sense, and that's cool. You know what's awesome, David, is that you're trying different things and finding something that works. That is the key to this whole sport, in my opinion. Hey guys, if you've watched the huge dirt biker video that got everybody fired up, you need to make sure you subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, because that's awesome, and it's been really fun. Let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna put Woody's PayPal up here right now. Co at gmail.com. So that is Woody's PayPal information. Yeah, and it was so fun. I loved getting the Rotella and tubeless people fired up, and it's funny. Okay, Woody, what's your question about the quarter to the third quarter throttle needle question? Let me know. Brady Better, you literally are a huge dirt biker. And it was, dude, I don't know. If you guys let me know if you liked it, because I got another one in the can. Well, it's not quite in the can, but it's on the computer, getting ready to edit it, and it's gonna trigger Brady because it's about 2 strokes versus 4 strokes, and it's gonna be good. Oh, you can add pre-oiled or no to air filters. Yeah, I know that would be. Could we just send you the donation and have you split it? Yes, Mom. That would work just fine. Okay, seat time. Woody. Liam got a 65 KTM. I put the Nihilo jet kit in it and went with their settings. I feel that as we start to roll past quarter throttle, it sputters. Is that lean? I need to lower the clip. No. If it's sputtering, of course, everybody's definition of sputtering, whatever, it's usually too rich. I would drop the clip. What clip position are you in? And I would not drop the clip, but raise the clip or drop the needle. It's probably a little rich if it's doing a sputtery, wetty, blah, 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 and then clean it out. It's probably on the rich side. That's usually what happens. Usually a lean needle or lean jetting will have a bog of bull. before it comes on. The other thing that I've noticed is with a lean, like if you have the needle too lean or main jet too lean, as you get up into that 3/4 and up, it'll start to ping, like detonate if it's too hot. 65s, I mean, usually those jet kits are pretty safe. They don't do that, but I've done that myself. Jimmy Neihart, your TPI. Zero spooge, it exhausts butterfly kisses and oh my gosh. Jimmy Neihart, I miss you. Um, Brady Metter, muled parts. That's coming. I just ran through the top 10 first things that Zach and Leandra and I could think of that I yell about. So that was why it came up. But there's so much more coming. It's going to be good. Jess from Waco, what's happening? Finding nice rain. It's been raining here like crazy. Thursday night ride plateau tonight is going to be epic. Join us. We're parking at the Dave Wood Cattle Guard, and we're going to go do some hard stuff. Yes, to comment on that video, Morgan. I totally agree. If it was a suspension shop, I'd be annoyed about having to mess with people's foreskins. So good. I hate foreskins. Brady, chime in. What do you think about foreskins? I'm on my friend. Oh, hey, is that you? Brody, Broads. You're always on someone else's account. Come to Gold Rush. Loser gets winner's number plate. Yes, dude. Jimmy Neihart, I am so in. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, seat time. Get that thing done. I'm glad no one died on Thursday night's ride. That stop looked bad. Mark, that thing, the video did not do it justice on how much that scared me. When he hit that thing, I thought his hand was going to be laying in the dirt somewhere. Okay, not literally. Well, I don't know. Actually, my brain went there for a second. I was going to see a body part fly up. No, Brady, not number plates, number plate tattoos. Oh, I guess, yeah, number plates on us. Yeah, absolutely. But Jimmy, yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, whatever. I'll let Brady in on this thing if he's in. Yeah, Mark, it was so sketchy when he hit that thing. Like, again, GoPro doesn't do it justice because, whatever. But holy crap, when he hit that thing, I thought for sure he was A, slapping down on the ground, and B, hand was going to be flying somewhere else. Scott Plessinger's hand. No, I did not see Scott. Oh, was that from The Rock? I just saw a quick post about it, and I didn't go deep into the pictures. I saw some, like, blurry pictures. Is that the one you're talking about where I think he said The Rock like severed his finger or something like that? I didn't see that yet. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, today's show is all about trying to get Brady and Woody from Seat Time up here for some Death March / YouTube goodness. If you want to send money to Woody, his PayPal is up above in the comments. Let's see. You know what I need to do is just hang on. I'm just gonna copy it. seattime.co@gmail.com. That is Woody's PayPal. If you want to send him some money, gas money, he needs about $400 to get up here so we can shoot a Morgan and Woody show. And then if you want to send Brady money, you can just shoot me a super chat right here, and I will get it to Brady to get his happy butt up here for the Death March. They got a long way to go. It costs a ton of money in gas. So, yeah, whatever. Northwest Moto, what's happening, man? How you doing, dude? I'm trying to kill people. No, I'm not trying to kill people. That was all freaking Zach Sheets' fault. Montrose Daily News. Morgan kills another trail rider. Film at 11. Yeah. Didn't I do? Oh, yeah. Hang on. There we go. Boom. There it is. Did you hear about Yamaha getting caught with their pants down? The Deegan bike claim. Glad I don't motocross. Yeah, I did hear about that a little bit through a friend of mine, and that is crazy. I don't know the rules about Loretta's, but I heard that yeah, I heard about that you can just claim a bike, you can buy it for twice the thing. I don't know. Um, yeah, that's a weird thing to me. I don't know, but yeah, I did hear. Um, the that sucks. Like it super sucks that would happen. So I feel bad about that. Like yeah, like I said, I don't know all the rules about Loretta's, but it's crazy. Anybody can be claimed double. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, um, amateur racing. Oh, affordable. There you go. Nice. Okay, cool. I think it's awesome. Like I just don't know all the moto rules, but that's what I had heard, and I heard that um, Deegan totally screwed him, and that sucks. I can't like that. Yeah, that blows that they would do that. I tend to like the Deegans, but that does sucks. So oh yeah, my mom telling everybody to give thumbs up. Make sure you give thumbs up. You got to back out of the chat and come back in. So you're the father of that fast kid Ewan. He is famous now. How cool! He is super famous, Bruce, and he is awesome. You're talking 40. No, so Bruce Kennedy, it's MSRP. Like you can buy it at double the price, like MSRP off the showroom. So seat time, yes, you have to have a jacked up thumb to get the thumbs up. No publicity is bad publicity. I hope he scores a new bike deal. Hopefully so. Let's see. And that's weird that Yamaha would drop him. I mean, that's even worse. Let's see. Yeah. Brady, I would totally let someone have my bike for double the MSRP, especially right now. It's got so many friggin' or Marple. It's got so many hours on it. Actually, I don't know. My old 300, I like it a lot. He lost his sponsorship, and why did he lose his sponsorship in 5 bikes? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have to dig into this because that sucks. And I think that so one of my beliefs, and maybe I'll get this into a huge dirt biker video. Yeah, Barnado. I know. Well, that's why you don't like they said earlier, you don't bring factory bikes to amateur races. They were Yamaha dealers' bikes. That sucks. Pressure on his dealership sponsor from that sucks, man. That is that blows. Brody, I'm not killing anyone, and Zach Sheets shouldn't have hit that stop. If you guys haven't checked that out, you really do need to watch that video. It's pretty awesome. He didn't lose his bikes. He had to turn his bikes in after the last national, like 95% of things. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you, Brady. That's why I need to dig in. Like, I just need to, yeah. But it does suck that you can't do what the rules say you can do. I mean, yeah, that blows. Let's see, Yamaha didn't. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I do think it sucks that you don't that rule that was supposed to be, whatever. Anyway. Brody asked what happened to that guy's face last Thursday. That's a good question. So that guy, this actually brings up a lovely topic we can talk about right now. That gentleman who I helped put a little patch on his face, he was on a straightaway with 2 ruts. And it was not, it was not a hard, nasty trail. It was the ATV trail. Unfortunately, he was a newer woods rider, and he got cross-rutted, crashed, and he hit his head really hard on the ground. And I didn't see the helmet. My buddy Kenny took him back to the car so he'd make it back and be fine. But he broke his helmet, and he wasn't going that fast. I mean, he's in front of me. I was 2 people back because Kenny was in between us. I didn't see it happen, but he wasn't going that fast, and it broke his helmet and cut his eye. So that right there, and it was definitely a super inexpensive helmet. That is definitely going to make a huge dirt biker video. Buy good helmets. You don't have to buy $700 helmets, but I really think you should buy at least a $250 helmet, because I really just believe that if you go much below that, you are begging for a real problem. And yes, Garrett, ATV trails is where accidents always happen. Northwest Moto, we're riding the plateau tonight. We're meeting at the Cattle Guard on Davewood at 5:30. $100 helmets for $100 heads. I would argue that my head is worth even more than $700. Although probably not really. And yes, listen to Roger Hurd. Um, Definitely buy good helmets. And Brody, yeah, your Bell Mips is great. How do I like that front tire? Jimmy Neihart, I really like that front tire. The problem is that front tire is now back ordered. So sadly, I can't drop ship you one, but you should definitely find one. The X31 front tire is good. By the way, that full recap videos with the review of those tires is coming out on Sunday, I think. The patrons, if you're interested in supporting this channel in Patreon, then you will get access to videos early. I'm starting to do that. I figured out how to do that. So I am going to, yeah, anyway, the patrons of this channel are already able to view that recap video with the full review of those tires and all that stuff. It will drop the full video, like no changes. I'm not like leaving you guys all the way out, but it will come out this Sunday, I think at noon. I don't know, whatever. Sunday, it's coming out. It's gonna be, it's pretty good, I think. But Jimmy Neihart, it's awesome. And yes, sadly, back order shite. So if I were you, Jimmy, I would jump on Rocky Mountain or something like that. But I've heard through the grapevine that they're sold out everywhere. And Garrett did buy them all, and he upset another customer who came in looking for one. I'm like, oh no, you bought it all. Wonder the make of the helmet. Friend broke an SD at Snake Race, but it saved his life. Bruce, it was some super off brand. And like I said, it wasn't a big nasty crash. It wasn't, yeah, it wasn't some high speed racy kind of crash. I mean, and yeah, I mean, you can break a helmet and have it save your life. I had a friend break one of those arrows, although I don't like those things. But anyway, he broke an arrow. He was going really fast and he split the thing in half, but it did save his life. IRC M5B front is dope. Keith McQueen says I have to try that out. The V motor front tire running is insanely good, but the 80 millimeter is tiny. Yeah. The V motos. I'm liking the front. I do have a 90 on. Well, actually, right now I don't have any on because I put those X30s on. But the 90 was a little bit better, and it's more like a normal width. I'm the one who got you to order them, so I get first dibs. Absolutely, Garrett Anderson, you do. Decent in mud. Okay, what tire do you think I should go with when I go from stock, Brody? Bridgestones or Michelin's are the best. Yeah, Northwest Moto Arrows made in China. I don't like arrows. I don't like, anyway, whatever. I'm not a big fan of arrow helmets, but like I said, it broke. He didn't die, and he was going really, really fast. So I like helmets that don't break when you're going really, really fast and also save my head. That's why I run a Fly. Anyway, I got some up there. I run the Fly formula. I think they are the best right now. I really, 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 really like them. Roger Hurd, 6D or Fly. Yeah, and I think the 6Ds are good. My only problem with 6Ds is that they're kind of big. Like I'm not saying they're bad or unsafe or too whatever. I just think they're kind of big, and I think the Fly is just as safe and it's a little smaller, which makes it more comfortable. There we go. Brady Meadow, Arai, and obviously Arai is freaking good. I mean, that's all. Yes, Brody, mud is the best color for a dirt bike. Bruce Kinney asked, why is the 125 so hard to sell anyway? I don't know. Well, I do know. So I got the price down to what I think is appropriate. $6,000 I think is a pretty good deal for that bike with the hours and all the upgrades and everything. So I'm not going down any, whatever. But the thing is, Bruce, living at altitude, 125s suffer, and they're just hard. You need a little person or someone crazy like me to ride them. Most people up here with their kids, once they get to big enough to ride a full-size bike, they go right to a 250F because they have the torque. to make up for that difference in altitude, and they're just easier. So, Bruce Kennedy, I might make the 125 a rental, but the thing is, it's not. People aren't gonna like to. The problem is, not a lot of people are gonna want to rent the 125 because again, it's that way. Made in China versus Chinese made is a huge difference. Yeah, Bryce, I don't know exactly what you mean, um, except for maybe like designed in China. Anyway, Bryce, comment on that. But if every kid should ride a 120, Roger Hurt, I agree. Everybody should ride. I think everybody should ride a 125 for a year. I did, and I loved it. It was awesome. Garrett Anderson, he wants the Yamaha. So, and that top end, that cylinder should be back very, very soon. Today, maybe today or tomorrow, we'll get him on the 125 YZ, but he wants the 125. C-Time. I just got the lit 8.5 helmet. We'll see how it works out. All the crashes that Burrow didn't break my brain. I did have to remove the pad at the nape of the neck. Too much pressure. Size medium. That's good to know. I hope I'll be tall enough to buy that bike after the 85. Also hope it's for sale. Yeah, there you go, Birdie. We'll see. Who knows? Like I said, I might own that 125. And if I do, like if I don't sell that thing, I'm gonna ride the crap out of it because I love it. I don't think I can justify that unless you guys want to give me super chats to help me afford the new bike and the 125. But definitely, please don't feel any pressure for that. Yeah, you got to find out if it's any good. You guys are awesome. I like Leatt helmets too. My kid wore them for a long time. Actually, my kid is still wearing one. My older boy is still wearing a Leatt. His next helmet is going to be a Fly. I'm pretty sure. I think it's yeah. I just think the Fly is very, very safe. So, Colorado Enduro got 3 Leatt helmets. Love them all. Like, yeah, the Leatt. The one thing about Leatt that I like is that they are very lightweight. I like that a lot. They're helps the neck feel better. All that good stuff. Let's see. What was it? I forgot. I got off topic. I want to talk a little bit about amateur racing and why it's super annoying right now, and why I like 2-strokes and why I don't like the AMA. So that's not a blanket. I don't like the AMA, but I don't like the rules about this. So, and I think, I don't know about amateur. I think Loretta's, you probably can't run a 252 stroke in the 254 stroke classes. And that's crap because, and here's why. This is definitely coming on a huge dirt biker video, but it's junk, man. They let 4-strokes cheat with displacement back in the 90s. They let the 400 come in race against 250s, and they let them go up to 450, and then in the 125 class, they let them go to 250. So double the displacement. They let them cheat, come in, they pushed them out, and you can argue about why that happened, when the manufacturer's making more money, blah, blah, whatever. I don't care. But they let it happen, and now you can't race a 250 2-stroke against a 254 stroke. I say displacement versus displacement, let them run. Because that, I believe, would really open the entry level for racing for, a higher end of racing. Because to build a $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 250F, that's just out of almost, all but the highest end budget. And if you could just buy a 252 stroke, do a little bit of porting, dial the suspension in, and actually compete, that would be sick. I think it's ridiculous. Yeah, thank you, Honda. Absolutely. And Brady, they don't, but whatever. So here's a question, Brady, and I don't know, but like that happened long ago, right? When the other manufacturers were still making them. So I think that if they had allowed that, the other manufacturers would have kept them going because they would have, had a market for it. And I get why Honda, all those guys quit. I get it, but because they just weren't selling the bikes and they don't want to go the whole KTM off-road. I get it, but I think it's crap. That's all I have to say. 240, 250 is making pretty close to the same. 2-stroke No, two-stroke, two-stroke 250s and four-stroke 250s on that high national level are making about the same horsepower right now. Robert Boucher, what's happening? Christopher Bro Lumbus. Family and I are doing well. Thank you so much. And they still make the smaller two-stroke. No, they don't. Kawasaki's the only one left making small two-strokes. Honda, excuse me, Yamaha. Sorry, Kawi and Yamaha. But everybody else quit making wins on Sunday, sells on Monday. Marketing, I get it. So Jimmy Neihart, I think a 254 stroke smokes a 252 stroke on motocross. I don't know, man. I would like to see it. I would really, really, really like to see that test. I want to see. Obviously, the problem is all these guys, the current superstars of the sport. Well, they probably grew up on mini bikes with two strokes, but they had never raced a 250, really. So it's a little bit weird. But if you gave them enough time, I would like to see, I don't know, Tomac, Roxon, Chase, Sexton, all those guys train. I mean, they don't have time. I guess it's not going to happen. But have time to train on two-stroke, get really, really, really familiar with it, train on their four strokes, back and forth, and then race a 252 stroke versus a 254 stroke and see. I think they're at least really, really close, right? So, I mean, a 125's got no chance, but a 252 stroke's got a chance, and it's crap. AMA can suck it on that. That's what you can tell them all that. Yeah, I think, Brody, I'm with you, man. Stink Dog runs his 125. I know, but unfortunately, David, he made one main. And the other thing is, Brady Metter. I want to have to do a horse and buggy. You're ridiculous, Brady, and you're ridiculous about this one. Letting 250s run in the 125 class or in the 250F class, light, whatever you want to call it, would just bring more people to the table, and that's true. And I think it would be good. And Brady Stink Dog does need to put the bong down. That's the problem, David. He and that I need to watch that Gypsy Tales. Stink Dog is a character and quite a thing, and I like what he's trying to do with that. But he's definitely not an absolute top level athlete anyway. He couldn't do it on a four stroke either. Like, let's be honest, he wasn't making mains on the 250Fs either. Like, I mean, so yeah, whatever. I mean, he just like I said, I got nothing wrong with him, whatever, but it's not really, you need a real top athlete to see if it's a good deal. But I think that I don't know. I really do think it would open up the racing for a lot of people who cannot afford to buy a 250F and then sink 20 G's, 30 G's into it to make it competitive. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see that. It bums me out. Ryan Mack and St. Doug are a perfect example of two-stroke. What about Graham Jarvis? Brady Metter, Graham Jarvis, Billy Bull, all those guys. They're awesome, and they ride two strokes. So let's see. Mark Payne, we will try to be safe out there. We'll do our best. And Bruce Kennedy, that's a good question. What is the AMA going to do when electric bikes get to where they can last long enough for a moto and the big companies are making them? It's a really good question. Because of the rebuild and maintenance cost, yes. Brady, I was talking moto, bro, for sure. And you are correct. But I don't know. Like I said, none of the big factory guys or really, really fast guys are going to ride a 125 against 250Fs. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But I think there would be a big change in the number of people you see show up to try to qualify, the number of people paying entry fees, all that stuff would change if you let the two-stroke 250s run with the 250Fs. Um, 25 flameouts and tip over shorts. Yes. Jimmy Dyer, I'm with you 100%. Um, so, yeah, Bruce Kennedy. It's funny you mentioned MX tracks with charging stations. So there's 114 acres out by Peach Valley that just got purchased by a moto guy. He is from Aspen area, but he's not that kind of Aspenite guy. And they are VRBO going on out there. They're going to build other things for camping and all this. It's going to be really, really cool. I haven't said anything about it because he didn't have a name for it or anything like that yet, but it's all happening. It's not secret by any means. But he is reaching out to electric vehicle people like Stark and all those things to see if they'll pay to put a charging station out there because it's coming. The point I was making is the fly formula is made in China. It just seems to be a good call. Oh, right on, Bryce. Yeah, yeah. So Chinese, yeah, I'm with you. Lots of things are made in China. I mean, iPhones are made in China. And you could argue about the iPhone, but honestly, it's a pretty good product. It works pretty well because Apple has their hand on those little 10-year-olds and squeezing them, making sure they do a good job. So I think newbies to moto get sucked into the masses. They see what's on the line. They, follow suit. I'm with you, Jimmy Neihart. They want to follow suit, but again, a 125 is just never, ever going to compete against a 250F anymore. It's just not going to do it. Not in moto. Garrett Anderson just said a thing that's going to maybe upset. Electric bikes will kill off-road racing and riding. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I agree that they're going to kill it. Because there's a whole lot of internal combustion bikes out there and will be for a long time. And shops like me are going to keep fixing them. So we'll see. And, eventually it's going to be shops like me that are going to have to buy mills and lathes and things like that and start making parts. I love it. Brody, we are not going to do Brody, we are going to do Spring Creek tonight, but we're also going to veer off and do some hard stuff. So if you guys want to come, Brody, come on up, and then we're going to go do hard stuff, and you guys can keep doing the Spring Creek door loop. So it's going to be good. They don't care about moto, so they don't care. Fair enough. Need more no F's given attitudes and learn how to be fast on 125. I'm with you, Jimmy Neihart. I think that would be awesome, but God, in Supercross, especially because, even motocross, you got the horsepower comes into play. That's why off-road people like who was it? Oh crap, I can't remember his name. That won a national on a 125 off-road GNCC or National Enduro. I forget. What is his? I can't believe I can't remember his name. Super famous, and it's stupid. Need a charging station at the top of every other Adobe Hill. Yes, I hear you. Got a welding job coming in. Anyway, guys, I just looked. No spikes plus one person. Yeah, I know. Well, Shane Watts, but recently, Brady, someone won. It wasn't Caleb Russell. Caleb Russell. He had already won the championship, so it didn't matter. So he brought a 125 out for the last round. I think it was last year or the year before. He brought a 125 out just to race it, and he freaking smoked everybody on the 125. So off-road, it's possible, and I'm with you 100%. Moto, Supercross, man, it's going to take an incredibly talented human. Yeah. Nice. National Hair and Hound. Electric vehicles have a big carbon footprint. Yeah, I'm with you, Mom. Okay, 150, whatever. Okay, fair enough. Matt Andreas, Tacos and Punk Rock Club. I love you guys. I got to go, guys. It's 8:08. I'm going to the new coffee shop just down the road. It's awesome. If you guys are in the Montrose area, go to Gyra Coffee. It's amazing. No, it's not a Rastafarian thing. Gyra, Jireh, is for means provider. It's a biblical name for God, and it's awesome. And they're awesome folks that run it. Food's amazing. Coffee's amazing. Brady Metter, let's go to the Death March. Kevin O'Laughlin, thank you so very much for that. Kevin, do you want me to give that money to Brady to get him up here for the Death March? Brady Metter, if you ride your bike to the Death March, there will be a special prize for you. a very special prize. Punk Rock Club, you guys are my absolute favorites. I love you way more than everyone else. That's all there is to it. Everybody else, I love you a little bit, but I love Punk Rock Club more. Guys, have an awesome day. Spread the gospel of two wheels. And you know what I'm going to say. As always, I hope that what we're doing here at Hound Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but way more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!